putting me out because I don't want to wear this cheap ring.
Yeah, you, bro.
That your own mama wouldn't wear.
But you know what I had to do?
Show the ring.
Like, you know.
Show the ring.
Like, bro,
show the ring. No, because, like, come on now.
Man, you can get out, bro.
That's
like, that's disrespectful, bro. Like,
would you want your daughter to wear a ring like that? Would you want your daughter to wear a ring like that?
If my daughter was raised up properly, which she will be, it won't matter what type of ring it is, and she definitely would wear a ring like that because she wouldn't be materialistic.
How? Hold on, bro. How? Me?
Baby.
Dude, you so ungrateful. You so ungrateful.
I'm ungrateful.
Like, man.
You ungrateful because you know the type of man I mess with. You know the type of man I talk to.
You know what type of guy I was.
Next level. Next level. Like, come on, I seriously humbled myself when I met you. I humbled myself when I met you.
She ain't never been humbled a day in her life, and this guy is just a fallback guy. I could tell right off the bat.
Back in the ring, bro.
Come on now.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get my money.
For real? No.
I'm gonna get my money back. Like, you can go.
You're mad.
You don't even know you left it.
I know I left it.
Okay, it's cool.
Oh, I know I left it.
Man, we just going our separate way. We ain't even gotta do this.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Look at you. Come on, man, you putting people in our business. Just going back to your business.
Why would you even want me to walk around with that little bitty ring? That's a reflection of you.
It's cool, though.
You want people to know we broke?
Man, it's cool, yo.
Needs to be a bigger ring.
I ain't doing
a little bitty ring.
Go find somebody else.
Who's killing for that little bitty ring? You don't have to. It's not a blind.
It's cool, bro. Just go find somebody else. You can take it out.
It's not giving love.
Take everything with you.
Here.
It's gone, bro. It's gone.
Ladies, beware. This is not what you want. This ain't it.
It don't matter. This gone.
It be the ones.
Man,
it be the ones that's cold. Whenever.
Man, look.
Whenever.
All right, man. I don't want to go back and forth with you. I wish you just
Y'all expect a bare minimum.
Go do what you really want to do.
Bro, dead serious. Like, this is what happens when you are not masculine enough for these masculine ass women. They will literally overpower you. And you could just tell by her demeanor. She wears the pants in a relationship. She can say crazy stuff to this guy because women know who they can test who they can't test. And that guy right there, he's lost in his masculinity. That's how this woman was able to say these things, snide remarks while filming and putting it on the internet. Crazy.
Doing this for our love.
We can do that for love.
See, I just want to live like a normal little, nice little, happy, quiet life. But she want to be all festive.
Yes, because I'm a festive person.
And try to keep up with the Joneses. Like, that's not what it's about.
I don't even know the Joneses. I'm a festive person, and I like to have the best, and I deserve the best.
And that's social media. That's social media stuff out your head. That's social media stuff out your head and stuff.
I'm not getting married at no point.
I mean, there's nothing cheap about me, but I'm just saying, we could be using those expenses for other stuff.
Okay. You can make more money for other stuff after we get my wedding that I want.
Dude, she's only talking about a wedding because that's what it's all about. It's all about the wedding, showing it out for social media, and that's it. It's not about anything else. She's just using you so she can get what she wants, her selfish needs met, and then it's still never enough.
So don't ask me to marry you. Don't ask me to marry you at your local house.
So do you want to marry me or you want to marry my wife?
I want to marry at the venue that I picked out.
The wallet.
Why spend all the extra money for the
because
same?
That's what I want. That's what I want. And that's what I'm gonna have.
Hey, so maybe further on down the line, maybe that could be that could happen.
Do it right the first time, and you don't gotta do it again. Do it right the first time. You don't have to do it again. If you want to get married at a courthouse, go do that with somebody else. Be cheap with somebody else. But if you want to be with me, you already know.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
And that's sad. That's exactly how this guy is. He feels like he'll be in big trouble if he says what's on his mind. And dudes, I blame this guy for being a simp. The fedora, everything he got on his head, he just looks like the type to get bossed around, ask questions. If your woman has to speak to you like this, if your woman is telling you, no, this is what I demand, dog, you're not with the right chick. She's just with your wallet. She didn't want to say it, but that's what it is. She's marrying your wallet. She wants to net you because you're probably the last guy that she would ever be with. Women never get their first choice.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Where are my presents?
What do you mean? They're all here?
These are all my presents?
Well, most of them, yes.
That doesn't really seem like that should be enough presents. I think I should have more.
You have over 100.
And I had twice that last year?
100?
Okay.
Oh, because they're bigger presents this year, that counts
These
as two?
presents are huge.
Okay, and look at this. What is this? Suitcases? You couldn't even wrap them? You're too lazy to wrap them?
Well, no, I just thought it looked cute because it matches the tree.
They're not even the same color pink.
He should pack her stuff.
I would.
Honey, I tried my best this year to give you the best Christmas you've ever had.
Really? Because last year I had a better Christmas because I had more presents. And this year we're going with pink because obviously you're trying to do that to make my favorite color to make me think that there's more presents than there are because I like pink. But that just makes me look at the presents more to realize that there's not enough for me.
I hope those pink suitcases that he bought are for what I think they're for. For him to tell her to pack all her shit and get the hell out with her ungrateful ass.
An engagement ring has to hurt the man who's buying it. Why? Because it's upfront expense as proof of long-term intention. If you want someone to believe, what's a very good proxy indicator of the fact that someone's going to be an honest player? The idea that they intend to be in the market for a long time. We trust a kebab shop more than we trust a kebab van. The kebab van can poison 3 people in a town and just move on 20 miles and start again. The kebab shop has actually invested in leases, in equipment, and lots of immovable assets. He can't afford to poison his customers because the cost of moving is much higher. An engagement ring is exactly the same thing. It essentially says, if I were planning a one-night stand, do you think I would have bought this thing? If you buy your wife jewellery or flowers, it effectively says, I have made a financial sacrifice to make you happy where there is no suspicion of self-interest.
Let's normalize wanting engagement rings that cost as much as your partner's car.
Ah, shit. Here you go again.
I know this sounds like a crazy take, and this is my best friend's idea, by the way. As soon as she said it to me, I was like, you are doing way too much. Like, your standards are way too high. But let me explain, this is gonna make sense.
Dog, her neck is way too high. What the hell? This got to be an android or something. Something from the Alien movie. Look at this neck, bro. You could literally put your forearm in between there, and it's about the same size from her collarbone to her chin.
At the beginning, I was thinking, if my man proposes with a diamond ring that is less than 2 carats, then I'm gonna say no.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like, maybe I'm gonna keep the man, but he's gonna have to propose again with the ring that I approve of. To me, it's just what I feel like I deserve. And then my friend was like, I'm not accepting less than 6 carats. And I'm like, that's gonna cover your entire hand. But what I'm trying to say here is, if a man is willing to spend that much on a car, it's a utility, right? It doesn't have to be a crazy expensive car. But if he wants that, if he likes that car, why wouldn't he want to spend that money towards, first of all, something that doesn't lose value?
You lose value, though. That's why he wouldn't want to spend that type of money on you and invest in something. He can't even get his money back. Because a lot of you women, if you say it's a gift, a lot of you women would just want to take the ring and just have that as collateral and use that against him. But you expire over time. You change your mind. The car is not going to change his mind, not going to leave until the guy sells it. That's the difference.
Gain the car is like special, and so when it's vintage, it's like worth more.
It is special.
Like, everybody get married for different reasons.
So what would a man gain by marrying you versus being in a relationship with you?
Me specifically? I don't know.
I'll answer the question for him. Nothing. You said I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Oh, now you know.
Because it depends on the man that I marry. I'm not the same woman for every man that I'm with. So if he is in turn becoming my husband, there are things that my husband can get from me that somebody in a relationship cannot get from me.
You're diverting.
No, I'm not.
You're not answering the question. I'll break it down for you. Let me answer the question. If I marry you today, ma'am, guess what? You're going to be financially stable. If I marry you today, ma'am, the type of network that I would have you around is far supersedes than what you're used to. I can run down what you're going to get by marrying me. Ma'am, I ask you the same question. What does a man get if he marry you? No, you're diverting.
Doing it.
So what's the question?
It depends on if I marry somebody that's equal. We on a financially equal playing field.
What do you bring to the table?
What do you mean?
That's what I'm asking.
I bring me.
What? And this is exactly why women don't get the man whatsoever, because they don't know what men are required, what they're looking for, men with power, men with status that they want to be with, what their rules are. And this is why women miss out on a lot of guys. They just don't know, don't care, and will never find out.
Money a guy should spend on a wedding ring for you?
Oh, it should be like for sure 30, 40K. We have standards here.
Yeah, that's the standard? Would you have been a little upset if it was 10K?
Yeah, probably.
These unrealistic expectations will cause a man to instantly lose attraction. If you want proof, look at the comments, because 90% of men could not afford this type of ring, especially in his 20s or 30s. And even if he could, he'd rather invest it in something that would benefit the both of you in the future. And side note, the man that can afford that wants a woman that is not selfish. The type of woman that would say yes to a ring pop because it's him asking. The type of woman that wouldn't want him to sacrifice his emergency fund or future investments that would serve the both of them. Yes, some men will comfortably spend this amount of money on a ring, but trust me, he never will if he thinks that you'd say no to anything.
That's absolutely true. And the thing is, it doesn't even matter about the money or whatever. If it's 30, 20, 10,000, a man that's rich, or the men that these women actually want, which is this guy that's making all this money, he won't even spend money on something stupid like that. He would rather invest his money or save his money. Same thing.
I don't want to get married to my fiance anymore. Me and my fiance have been together since I was 18. I'm 25 now, and I love him. He's my best friend, but I no longer want to be with him. For years, I had been begging him to propose. I had always wanted to be his wife, and for 7 years, my parents would pester me and ask me, when is he gonna pop the question? And when he did propose, he didn't even get on one knee or say anything romantic. He literally said, "Are you happy now?" At the time, I was over the moon. I rushed to my parents with hearts in my eyes. It has now been 6 months since he popped the question, and the hearts are no longer blocking my vision, and now I'm realizing that I was given a shut up ring. He wants nothing to do with the wedding. He won't look at any of my Pinterest boards that I've made surrounding the wedding for mood boards and inspiration, and he won't even look at wedding venues online. He literally doesn't care.
And that's the thing. All you have to do to get rid of a man's potential of marrying you, all you have to do is try to coerce him and try to force feed him a marriage and bully him into it. And he will give you the shut up ring, and then he's just there. He's waiting for you to just say, I'm unhappy, I want to break up. Because men, we typically don't break up. He's just waiting for you to do that so he can move on. He's not going to give up consistent sex. He's not going to give up his bond, because he probably was giving you that seed, even though it's getting blocked by the birth control. He's still going to have you around. But yeah, he doesn't want to marry you, and it's good. This is a good case for him as well, not just yourself.
If my boyfriend asks me to marry him, I'm going to say no. Why am I going to say no? Because we started dating 5 years ago, and then a month after we started dating, his friend started dating his girlfriend.
So?
And they had a kid after 2 years of being together. We had our daughter after 4 years of being together. His friend pays all the bills in their home. We pay 50-50. His friend got engaged last year, and we haven't gotten engaged. His friend got married this past weekend.
See, in that, why are you comparing yourself to other people? Don't do that. That's absolutely ridiculous. Look at your situation for what it is. That's the problem. Women always have this fairy tale. They always want to keep up with the Joneses, whether they admit it or not. Their actions always speak louder than their words do. And that is the thing. That's the problem with women. They're always comparing and contrasting and not even happy at the fact that they even have a man now. Because most women, you guys crying online every single day how you don't have a man, guys don't hit you up, and how you're dried out of the dating market and you don't feel like being, working. You don't feel like doing anything but crying about it. So it's ridiculous, man. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys like the video, sub to the channel so you don't miss any of my videos, and comment for the algorithm so we can get this video and others pushed out. I got to get back up to cooking this content. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Man, these modern women just kicking off 2025 crazy. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.